Hello party farmers, welcome back to WISNICE. It has been a while, but before we get into that, let's hop over to the wheel and see what that has in store for us for today. Okay, last time we had a freebie, let's see what the wheel will spin for us for today. I would like another rule, and we will get another rule. Okay, let's enable the fieldstone. Alright, enable fieldstone. Enable fieldstone. That is right over here. Fieldstone is on. Okay, now we started up the combine, but we don't actually need to start up the combine. First and foremost, we have to get this bad boy back inside. And then we have to... I think the grass is able to be mowed today. As well as that we have two fields that need to be replanted or reseeded, which we can do just fine. And I was thinking of doing the planting first, so that we can do the harvest at the end. Because we might need to buy extra seeds and, you know, we do have to lease all the equipment for the baling of the grass. And we'll attach this. We have sorghum in, that is fine. We'll do this a big field over here with sorghum done. And the other field had soybeans. But I'm thinking some sort of... maybe barley or oats would be great to have in there. But let's start seeding, and I will see you back after that's done. And this is the last little bit of this field planted with barley. Is this barley? Is this actually barley? It is barley. Okay, great. Now we just have to roll it, and then it's all prepped for growing and eventually harvesting. But yeah, there has been a little delay in the videos. I do apologize for that. There there had been some changes in the hardware that for some reason didn't go as smoothly as planned. I don't know, there's something about when you think things would go smoothly, they do not go smoothly at all. They always take way more time than you have calculated them to take. Well, that's kind of what happened here. Because one problem led to another problem, but I will not bore you with the details. The main point is that this save has been recovered. I was a little scared that it might be gone, but it ain't. And that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. I will park this right here, so we can get the roller out. Again, then it's almost... After rolling, it is time to start leasing some equipment for the silage. So yeah, I will see you back after the rolling and at the shop where we can start looking at some of the equipment for silage. The fields have been rolled. We have brought the other baler with the 4,000 liters of hay still in it, because I think we have to sell this thing. Since we are probably going for one of the quick balers, that for this one you don't have to stop if the baler is full. It will automatically unload and keep going, which is a lot more convenient, I would say, than to having to stop, reverse a little bit, wait for it to unload, and then continue. But if we want to lease like all of these, this is 3k already, which is quite a lot. And I would like to keep a little bit of a balance. So with that said, we are going to have to sell this baler. Let's make sure it doesn't get stuck on the door. I don't know, the driving still isn't fully there, but hey, what can you do? So we can repaint this, and then we'll sell it. There we go. 42,000. That is amazing. Let's see. Let's first get the mowers. Let's see. Well, we can go for something quick and easy, like this. But it is not fast enough. Even this combination, I think it's not fast enough. Not because of the width. The width is fine, but we need everything to be able to swat. And I'm not sure if this is able to make a swath. I think this is just, you know, dumping everything out back. Whereas this one is able to make a swath. So we'll lease this for 3.8. Oh my god, that is expensive. Now, I do think, since we're gonna do more baling in the future, I think we could buy the front one. So at least have like half of it in our own possession. And then we'll get the baler leased as well. Is there anything... Silage additive. I don't think we need a silage additive. We can not buy this, we have to lease it. Okay. And there we are. Everything for the start of the silaging. We'll get this mounted up front. And let's see, can we make this turn somewhat easily? There we go. Excuse me, coming through, big machinery coming through. Okay, let's head over to the field and start the mowing. Would you look at that? That went quick. I have to say, that was amazingly quick. Okay, let's get all of this stored somewhere in the shed. And then we have to pick up the baler. Let's see, can we fit through without making any trouble? We most certainly can. Now let's see, let's put... How we're gonna do this? I think we'll back up first. Put in the rear mowers. And it fits perfectly under. That's great. Let's see, we have to select these. Get them off. And then we'll put the front ones in front. Because it's better to have a front weight first. And then put on the back weight. There we go. Alright, let's get the baler and let's start baling. And that is this whole field build already. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? And we have a little bit left in the baler, which is not too great, but not too bad either. It is fine. Since we have to lease it, we can't unload this grass. So we either have to keep it for 2 months, after which this field has been fully grown again. But now we have another task at hand, and that is the nitrogen. Because we have to spray this field with fertilizer to get the best yield. Because how many bills did we get out of this? 7. 7 big bills, I would like to add to that. Which should be fermented somewhere in either next episode or in 2 episodes. Which is going for a fairly good price as well. Let's see, silage. Yeah, even though it is dropping, it is still so high. Even in 2 months. Well, it's February now. It will drop down a bit. But still, that's per 1,000 liters. And we have 5.5 in each of these. But yeah, I think it would be a good decision to sell or to revoke the leases that we have on this mower. Let's return that. And let's return this one as well. Now, ideally, we would buy everything. And I think once we sell the silage, we are able to afford some. But even then, I think we need more grass. That's the main point. And what I'm really looking at is this field. That is 34k. And that would make it possible, after we have harvested field 32 for one more time, since we have just put in some barley there, is that we can connect these 3 fields into one. And then we have these 3 fields as well. Well, not yet, but eventually, right? And then we can make one big grass field out of this. But yeah, first, this is... Oh, this is liquid fertilizer. Oh, that's fantastic. First things first, we have to pick up the bales, otherwise the spraying is not going to be very effective. I mean, you would be able to see where we have left the bales, because there will be all sorts of dry spots. Which I have to say is not ideal. And we have just these humps that are less have less yield than the rest. Now let's see, will it do the weird thing again? It will do the weird thing. There we go. That's better. Now let's ever so quickly pick all of these up. Now remember, each one of these is 5.5k liters, which is just so much compared to the small ones, which are, I believe, 3.5. Yeah, this is amazing. This is going to yield us quite a bit, and I do think we have to take this road over here. And we can leave this on the trailer as well. Because once this has been fully grown again, we can sell these, and the cycle continues. It all makes sense, right? It all makes sense. And it's a good thing that we don't have to buy liquid fertilizer as well. Now, this will be a turn that hopefully we can make. with the driving skills from the it is fine. It is fine. We can leave this over here. And then we get the sprayer out. And then we ever so quickly spray the field. Now that we don't have to buy the liquid fertilizer, that is a huge plus. I have to say, that is a huge plus. I was scared for a second that we did have to buy the fertilizer. Because fertilizer is expensive. For those that don't know, it is an investment. But I think with this amount of fertilizer we should be okay to get that field in top-notch nitrogen conditions. Which actually would mean that we are able to buy the field that is now in between. Yeah, the field that stands between us and making one big field. Let's see, it's this lot. There's still something growing in there. Also barley. In the same growth stage as well. Oh, that is actually pretty good. Oh, I do like that. So we can have one big barley harvest. Okay, so we have to redo that corner over there. Oh, that's actually amazing. We have one big barley harvest, then we get the trees sawed, or cut down, sawed. And then we can use the subsoiler or the cultivator to get rid of the grass strips in between. Oh yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I like it, I like it. And then we finally have a little bit bigger of a field, which in terms would mean a lot more silage. And with the speed that we're currently doing the silage, or the mowing and the baling, it is a job that's gonna be fairly easy to do. It's just that you need a lot of machinery to do so. But other than that, silage is pretty easy. It's a really easy way to accumulate a lot of money. At least that's what I find. Especially if you do bigger batches. Because the 7 bales that we have now, 7 times 5 is 35. We have about 38,000 liters. That's about 15k that we would be getting. Which is fine enough, right? But if we would double that, you know, it just adds up so quickly. And the grass growing, the growth of grass is every 2 months you can harvest this. And I say harvest, but I mean, mow. And that's actually perfect. Now the only thing is, if we buy this, what are we left with? 6k. That is enough to rent or to lease all the equipment. And the soybeans that are in here are done pretty soon. So we can sell those as well. Do we have anything in the... We also have... Oh, we already have soybeans. We already have soybeans. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, because it's February right now. Let's say we can harvest in April. That's a pretty good price we'll be getting. And in April, the grass is actually ready to harvest. Which is a win-win for us. Yeah, so I think we should buy the field. We have the means. Does this field need anything? Does it need to... And there are no weeds, which is great. No weeds is good. It doesn't need plowing. There are no stones. Yeah, let's just, let's buy it. And after these 2 fields are harvested with the barley, we can make one big field out of them. Oh, that is amazing. That really is amazing. And now that we're here, let's have a little look. Does it need any nitrogen? There are weeds growing, so probably next month we will see some weeds pop up. What if we purchase this soil information? It's not good land. Oh yeah, the nitrogen is bad, the pH value is bad. Okay, well, while we have the nitrogen here, let's spray the field. We might as well. And then we have to decide if we also would like some lime on there. I think we can still lime this up. It won't be bad. It would mean we have a bit of extra yield, which I would say is a good thing in general. In general, having more yield is good. Will there ever be a moment where having more yield is bad? Let me know in the comments. I don't think there would ever be a case where more yield equals bad. Yeah, I really like that this is so well designed. I gotta hand it to the map designer. This is just the width of the sprayer. Isn't that just amazing? It's like they actually thought about this, which I find very nice in map designs, where you don't have to, you know, have just a sliver on the side left, so you have to go up and down again. I really like that they put a lot of thought into that. Yeah, so that is the nitrogen now perfect. The expected yield is also very high, which is pretty good. It's only 2% lower than the potential, which I do have to say I like those prospects. Okay, so here the difference is a bit bigger. but it doesn't matter all too much. The pH value, even though it's bad, right, it's only 0.75 lower than it should be. So I think we are able to get away with that. We should be able to get away with that. And it's also pretty well timed. We're out of money, but that is fixable. We still have 5k soybeans. We have a lot of silage, or a lot of grass. We have a lot of grass right now. It's fermenting still. But that eventually will turn into silage. Let's see, let's put the liquid fertilizer back where it came from. And then we'll get this bad boy back in the shed. And with that done, we have done quite a bit, right? We've planted 2 fields. We have some sorghum in here, some barley in here. We bought an extra field over there. We've mowed the grass, the first mowing. It is official. We're grass mowers now. Leave a like for grass mowing. But yeah, with that said, that's gonna mark the end of today's episode. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you have been enjoying this series so far, a like and a subscribe would be highly appreciated. It helps me out a ton. But there rest me nothing to wish you a great day, and hopefully catch you in the next video real soon.